Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to week 2 of our fabulous English 235 class. On every Monday, beginning of each week, I will be posting a short overview video like this, where I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the content of the week. We're going to look at the calendar together, and I'll walk you through the modules tab and the assignments and show you where everything is located that you need to be successful. So think of this as like your little cliff notes for the week. I do try and keep them under 10 minutes. Typically they're closer to 5 unless we've got some real tricky stuff to talk through. So they're really worth watching just to kind of show you where we're headed each week, give you a really good orientation so you feel like you've got your feet firmly beneath you as we approach the week's subjects and assignments. So if we click into our calendar here, this week, week 2, we're going to start the definitions writing assignment. So you've already completed the diagnostic exercise, you completed a getting to know you board, and you've completed a letter of introduction, all of which really excellent work, by the way, working through grading those right now. Sorry, caught a cold from the toddlers. Super fun. I am working on grading those. I should have those graded within 7 to 10 business days is the typical turnaround for that kind of stuff. The one note I would like to make on the diagnostic exercise, that's worth 30 points. I will be going through and grading those. I'm grading those on good faith effort. Like, I'm not going to be docking you points for every little comma that got missed. I do want to see what you know, though, and that's the purpose of the diagnostic exercise. I'll be giving you comments on that, and you will be fixing 3 places where maybe we needed a little additional improvement. And you're going to be submitting those 3 changes this coming Friday. So that's what that diagnostic revision exercise is. But we'll talk about that more in a second. So if you go into our calendar here, you'll look at week 2. We're going to start the definitions assignment. This includes some reading from our very fabulous Markle text. The writing definitions chapter is chapter 20 in the edition that we've got. But if you've got a different edition, that's absolutely fine. It has almost all the same material. You'll just find that the page numbers are different. So instead of going to chapter 20 or going to page 537, you're instead going to go into the index and look up writing definitions in the index of the book that is a different edition. That should take you to all the materials that you need to be successful there. Then you're also going to be reading the chapter on summarizing. I've got the pages listed for you here. But once again, if you've got a different edition, just look that up in the index and you should be good to go. And then you're going to be working on writing that definitions assignment all week, and it's going to be due just as all our assignments are, all our major ones are, on Sunday at midnight. So if we take a look at the writing definitions exercise, these weekly major activities are worth the bulk of your points in this class. So you'll find if you do have to prioritize your time, I would suggest prioritizing these. Most of them are worth at least 100 points. So good to keep on top of. So you're going to be writing definitions. And then this will show you what exactly I'm looking for as a part of this assignment. All the specifics of the assignment are outlined actually on an additional website I made with one of my counterparts in the department, Bob Peterson, really, really excellent instructor, because Canvas was not letting us relay all the information we needed to in terms of like content and depth and graphics and stuff. So this is a chance for us to look more in depth at these things. So this is going to be a multi-part assignment split into 50-point segments. The first thing you're going to be writing some sentence definitions. So those are going to follow a formula. You're going to use a term. You're going to convey the category, and then you're going to discuss the features and characteristics that differentiate the term. And you're going to be doing that with several specific terms we've got listed here. Tumbleweed, semicolon, plagiarism, social media, and then whatever you might want to pick from your academic major or job position. I've got some samples for you here you could check out, and then you go on to the next page and it will talk about how we expand that single sentence into a paragraph definition. And I've got some samples for you here where we break it down into 6 easy steps. So you might want to check that out, and then I've got examples of how you might do it for a slur in musical notation or holography from different kinds of interest there. So check that out. That will help you get through this project and make sure that you understand all the aspects of the assignment. Then you can see how the grade's going to be calculated as I go through the rubric. The great thing about this class is that there are modules folders And all of those module folders connect with one of our major assignments. So if you go into our writing definitions module folder, I've got a PowerPoint for you there if you want to check out the slides. I also have a recorded lecture that will walk you through this assignment step by step. And that is not an exaggeration. I will go through each little part of the assignment. I will talk about examples. I will give you a lot of really, really good stuff in there. So please watch the definitions assignment recorded lecture. It will help you so much as you approach creating this document. I also have some samples for you here. If you're struggling with APA citation, which is a requirement for this class, NightCite is the citation generator, which is pretty awesome. And then if you're wondering why we might want to write in this form in technical writing, why this genre is important, we've got some discussion of that here. So lots of really good stuff in our folders. Each of our major assignments is going to connect to a folder. So this week we're working on writing definitions. Next week is going to be abstracts and newsletter articles. You'll see each of our major assignments has a folder that will have everything you need to be successful. Recorded lectures, samples, you name it, we got it here to help you out. So do make sure to check that out as you're completing those assignments. And that pretty much wraps up our week together. We're going to be doing some readings from the Merkle text. You're going to be doing your diagnostic revision exercise, and then Sunday at midnight, you're going to be submitting that writing definitions assignment into Canvas by midnight. So lots of good stuff coming our way. As always, if you have any questions, reach out. I'm here to help through Canvas or email, whatever works best for you. And I wish you all the best. I'm looking forward to seeing what you create this week.